cool view, man. Lausanne, beautiful. Oh, you're rolling. Hi, this is Chris, for those that don't know. So we're in Lausanne today, Switzerland, and we're gonna be taking a look at this X-S10 by Fujifilm. This little camera was released on the 15th of October. It's a little beast, it's small, it's compact. It's similar to the X-T4 and the X-H1. So let's see how it performs. So one cool thing about the Fuji X-S10 is that they took the body of the X-H1, meaning it's stabilized, it has IBIS, and they put it into a smaller, more compact system. It's a bit like they took the X-T4, they improved it, they made it smaller, and they gave you this amazing body. It does feel familiar like the X-T30, which we're all pretty familiar with, but they changed the layout. Now the layout is way more simple. There's a lot of wheels that have nothing on it, a lot of dials that are just empty, and this is going to be great for the Canon users, the Sony users, the Nikon users, anyone else that is not Fuji, and it's going to invite them into coming into this universe of Fuji. So now we're going to talk about specs, and let's see what this little guy gives us. So this camera has a 26 megapixels X-Trend sensor, the same found on the X-T30. It has a new IBIS, which is improved over the X-T4, meaning that it's smaller, more compact, and it's a 5-axis stabilization. So we're going to have some good fun afterwards shooting some video samples. And we have a great articulated screen, the same as we find on the X-T4. Let's go shoot some videos. Oh, I just had such a great idea. You know what we're gonna do? Why don't we go and shoot in 30 frames per second, 4K, to test the IBIS of this camera. So I run, you follow me, and let's see how it looks. Let's do it. So we're gonna first start walking, like so. I'm gonna start going a little bit faster. I'm trying to do my best to stabilize with my hand here, and then let's run a bit. So now I'm like running, handheld. Let's see how the IBIS handles this. 30 frames per second, 4K, and cut. Oh yeah, and one thing that is cool is you can get 325 shots with the LCD screen. I don't use the LCD screen, I shoot EVF normally, so you know, it's good to have. I would not shoot this for a wedding because it's not enough. Now another thing that I kind of displease about Fuji is that they took the Apple route where they don't give you a charger in the box. So you have to charge via USB-C straight in body. I still use my old chargers from my XTs, but you know, Fuji, give us a charger. What are you doing? All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie about this. If you come from the X-T3, X-T4, even the X Pro 2, X Pro 3, you're gonna have a hard time with muscle memory because the dials, I don't know what happened, they're completely different from what I'm used to with Fuji. For example, the dial where you manual single continuous shots, the little knob that's usually down here in the corner is gone, so now you need to go into the Q menu. That's a little bit of a shocker. But yeah, I guess it's just getting used to it. Now we're going to try shooting vlog mode with this camera. Let's see how it looks. You know, I'm gonna try to keep the audio of the camera itself and see if you guys can use this for vlogging. I'm a bit in the shadows, but let's see. Okay, I'm recording now. Hey, I'm Chris. So this is a test to show how it looks. when I'm recording myself on vlog mode. This is the audio, so if you have a Gorilla Pod or something where you can hold it, it can look actually pretty good, I think. You can literally vlog with this thing. That's awesome. Let's go see the cameraman here. Hey, what's up? We never see you, but he's the man behind the camera right there.
No.
All right. One thing I really like about this camera is the fact that it has the X-H1 body like. It's as small as the X-T30, but for real life shooting experience, I can tell you it's very comfortable. It's small. I mean, you can see here, I can hold it without any problem, 465 grams without the lens, which is basically a joke. And you can change the lenses, which is not something you can do in the X100 series. So yeah, that's something I might consider. The only thing that bothers me, once again, the dials, so I'll have to get used to this. Oh well. Would I use this camera for weddings? I would not, and there's a couple reasons why I wouldn't. First of all, when you want to put an SD card, you have to put it down here, same as you would do with the X-T30, X-T20, X-T10 and so forth. This is a bit of a bummer because when you shoot weddings, you want to have backups, and to have backups, you need 2 slots. So that's one reason why I wouldn't use it. The other reason is the EVF. The EVF is smaller, the magnification is not the same as the X-T3, X-T4, which are my main cameras for weddings. So that's again something that's more similar to the X-T30 than to the X-T2, X-T3, X-T4. And finally, last but not least, I still find this body to be a little bit too small compared to the X-T3 and X-T4. I like to have something a little bit bigger. The X-H1 was bigger, it was a bit more massive, which helped in terms of stabilizing when you need to shoot something, and also in terms of holding the camera. That's something that for a wedding, I want to be able to have my cameras here, and I want them to be a bit bigger in my hands. So I hope I answered all your questions. If there's anything that I left out, let me know in the comment section below. I will gladly answer you. And like always, stay tuned, and I see you soon. Keep shooting. Cheers. So this was a very productive morning. We're going back to the studio where we're gonna edit all this good stuff. The X-S10, I must say, it's a very good camera. It does the job. It gets, you know, all the film simulations, all the good stuff that we like about Fuji. And yeah, I think this is a camera that you will enjoy as well. Let me know what you think. I'm actually very curious, and it's time to eat. My belly's growling. So let's do it.